of a weekly recap. Welcome to the channel Trading with Igbobenzema. Newcomers new followers are highly welcomed, and also I do encourage you to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, air your views, air your complaints, air if you're not understanding anything. Just let me know in the comment section, and please do well to share this post. It helps the algorithm, send my video out so it reaches a wider coverage. And also, I will still suggest that you guys, watch the previous videos. From previous videos, you will learn one or two. Some of these videos will actually help those who have started their journey on the trading, who have get to know one or two things in the trading market. So I will just suggest you guys, listen. But then I think before this week runs out, I'll be dropping some extended videos. I'll be dropping a playlist that is going to help those who are just starting trading for the first time. Some of this, my past previous videos and this video are videos meant for people struggling with trading, those who are finding it difficult to actually, get their win rates intact, know opportunities when to enter the market and when not to enter the market. Because some of you think that there are some buyers that are actually accurate, and at the end of the day your buyers will go against you, and then you lose some money, and then you are very, very skeptical and asking, why did the market go against me? So this video is going to help you, look into most of the areas where you are lacking, and improve in your self-development and your self-analysis. All right, while we further ado, let's jump into the chart. We deal with three pairs here: gold, GBPUSD, and then USDJPY. All right, we always start with gold, the metal gold, and then let's see what gold have for us. Okay, if you have watched our previous video starting with gold, you can see where we took our last trade, which hit TP, and since then we haven't taken any other trade again, just because we haven't gotten any trading setup again. But remember, I predicted this move, even this sell move. I told you guys previously, if you watched my previous video, go back and go and watch it. Weekly recap on this thing. I will put the tag. I think I will add it to the description. You can get the link here, or you can review my channel to see the video. Okay, if you watched my last video, I told you that gold is on a huge sell, and then gold won't be selling from these points, any of these points right here, any of this region here. Gold has to come, take out all these liquidities resting here, all these internal liquidities resting here. It's going to find a place here, although I was not sure of where it's going to be using, but then I know that gold is going to come here around this region before it makes a sell. Okay, now look at the gold is on a sell, but then I've not been able to make any trade entry. Why? Because I have none of the trade setups, none of my trading setups has shown up, and with that I cannot make a trade. Okay, always follow your strategy, always follow your trading plan. You don't make unnecessary move, so that you can hold yourself accountable. Now, I'm not losing any trade, I'm not missing anything. I only lose trade if the market decides to go against my plan, which is normal, and that's why we have our risk management there to guide our trade entries and exits. Okay, now let's jump right into it. First things first, we'll go to a higher time frame. Where do we start? We always start with the weekly time frame. What do we see in the weekly time frame? Okay, let's see what we see in the weekly time frame. Okay, this is what we're seeing on the weekly time frame. Now, looking at the weekly time frame, this is what we are seeing in the weekly time frame. We had gold make a higher high, did a pullback into this imbalance right here, fair value gap. Let me put it so that you guys can see it. Okay, came into this imbalance right here. Okay, call the imbalance a weekly imbalance because it's on the weekly time frame. Weekly imbalance. Let's make this perfectly straight. Okay, you can see it came to our imbalance, did an indecisive candle showing that our market, which was where we made our entry, indecisive candle showing us that the market is going to the upside. Okay, we had this up move, and then we are in a new week right now. So to me, the market is bullish. Okay, the market is bullish. Now, what am I going to do when we have something like this, in a case like this? What will we do? Now, this is what I'm going to do. Hence, we know that our market is bullish. I told you guys, if you have not studied the candlestick strategy or pattern, like I said, if you want to get a video on candlesticks, let me know in the comment section. I'll do a private video for you on candlesticks pattern so that you understand. When any of you that understand candlestick pattern will know quite alright that this market signifies that the pullback which gold did is already over, and it's time for us to head to this point. And this is where market is headed. After making this move up, higher high, he had made this higher low. So the next point is higher high again. Okay, this is what we are expecting from the market. Okay, this is what we are expecting from the market. Okay, so we expect this market. Right now the market is here. So we have our candlestick. Doing a pullback. So this is a pullback. So what do I do now? Where is our descent? So to me, I'm going to determine my range. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I determine my range. Where is the range I'm working with? My higher range. Where is going to be my higher range? I'm going to put my higher. Let's start with this point here, which was the high that price created last week. Okay, make it simple. Okay, and let's just call these buy side liquidity. Let's call this buy side liquidity because the market is coming to take it out. So it's okay, and then where are we going to be concentrating on our low? We use this guy here, previous weekly low. Use it for our sell side liquidity, which we're going to be using sell side liquidity. All right, so I hope you guys are seeing this very well. Let's make this very okay. So now what do we now do? We draw our range from our sell side liquidity to our buy side liquidity. This is what we are going to be working with this week. Currently, if you can see the market currently itself is in our discount level. Remember what I said in our previous video? We only buy from a discount level and we sell from a premium level. We buy from our discount and we sell from our premium. Okay, we can only wait for the market to come down to our discount and then look for any setup that is going to give us a move to the upside. That's what we are going to be looking for. Hence we have figured out our bias is bullish, that this market is only making a this thing. If the market is going to be going to the downside, I should be expecting a reversal candle in the lower time frame or on the higher time frame, either or even on the weekly time frame. I should be expecting something like maybe a hanging man or an indecisive candle to be created here, which possibly is going to lead gold to be making his move to the downside. If at all gold is planning to make a move to the downside to break this sell side liquidity, this second sell side liquidity right here. Are you guys feeling me? So that it's going to be a break of structure to the downside. Okay, that the market is okay to go and grab some liquidity still at the downside, because gold has been on the upside, going higher. Market doesn't go up higher like that, and it will certainly want to go down to go and grab some liquidity, and that's how the market is. There is always an up and down in the market. Are you guys feeling me? Okay, now this is our range. What do we now do? We are done with the weekly time frame, and there is no anything that we have to see on the weekly time frame. What do we now do next? We'll go to the daily time frame. Alright, what do we have on the daily time frame? You can see our chart very clearly. This is what we have on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is this thing we have. Okay, we are seeing some things very clearly, so let's make them well arranged. I think this guy is not properly. Okay, it's proper now. Okay, as you can see now on the daily time frame, what do we see? We are seeing a daily imbalance also here. See a daily imbalance. See a daily imbalance right here. Okay, put this daily imbalance. Sorry, is it daily imbalance? Okay, because the color for it is pink. Okay, daily imbalance. As you can see, my purple imbalance is there, which signifies our weekly imbalance. And you can see, look at what happened. We had like I told you in the last video, the chart always tells a story from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. All you just need to do is you just need to understand what this story is trying to say. Are you guys getting me? That's just how the market works. Okay, we have a double bottom. We had market break structure here. Okay, we need to wait to market to come down to this. So we had market coming into this imbalance here. Okay, now what I should be looking for? I should be looking for a setup. I have a setup. Now we're going to be looking at it in a jiffy. Okay, now we're on the daily time frame. What can we see? Where are possible areas we can expect price to come and react to? That is something that is going to be your confluence. Okay, that is going to be your confluences. Now I'm seeing two confluences here. Where is our first one? Our first one is this imbalance, our daily imbalance. And then the second one, I'm having an internal range liquidity here. This guy here. Which means there is an OB resting here. Okay? Market can decide to use that too. But let us just have this in mind. Now, the order flow we are going to be getting from the imbalance. The order flow that we are going to be getting from the imbalance. The order flow we are going to be getting from the imbalance. The order flow we are going to be getting here is going to tell us if market is going to come down to this internal range liquidity. Are you guys understanding me? If you're not understanding, please, you can hit me up on the comment section. I'm always at the comment section and I'll be there to answer all your questions. Are you guys getting me? For market to come down to this point, market must tell me a story. You see market pushing down. I want you to notice as market is pushing down, there is no any internal range. There are internal range liquidity, but there is no any internal range liquidity taking. Okay? And we're going to be going to the lower time frame to see what is happening. What's the story this pullback is trying to tell us. Okay? That's really two confluences we are having. First confluence is the daily imbalance. Secondly, the internal range liquidity located below the imbalance, which has an order block resting below it. Very good potential area. Normally, if I don't see, this is a higher time frame, if I don't see order flow working here on this imbalance, I'll wait for price to come down here for me to enter this market. Then I can put my stop loss below here. Are you guys feeling me? So that's just it. Are you guys feeling me? Alright, let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. What are we seeing on the 4 hours time frame? Okay, this is the 4 hours time frame. Okay, these are 4 hours time frame. Okay, what are we seeing? This is it very, very clearly. Okay, as you can see, what are we seeing? We just see price pushing down. This is the last spot. Price took out internal range liquidity. Since then, price has been going down. Upper high, higher high, higher low. Then we broke structure. This point. BOS. Okay, BOS, then okay, no internal range liquidity taking. So we assume, all we just need to need to be patient. We assume that this market is coming down here. Are you seeing that my buyers? This is how you identify your buyers. Once you have identified your buyers for the week, all you just have to do is wait. You don't need to be like, I want to trade every day. Monday come, you start looking for a setup. You can only trade every day if you really understand the market. Okay, and it's not even every time. Sometimes the market doesn't present itself that you should even trade. Market can decide, okay, now I can now assume that okay, this is our daily time frame. I had a long candle. Okay, candle is going to pull back. Where is it going to pull back to? Candle can decide to come down here, take out internal range liquidity from here and go down, no doubt, just to come here if I want to trade this point. But then it's going to be risky. And I should be looking for setup whereby my chances of winning are 80 to 20. That's why it is called a risk management. Are you getting me? We already know from the higher time frame that the market is bullish. I'm expecting this market to run bull. Remember what I'm trading? I'm trading structure here. Okay, have that at the back of your mind. We're trading structure here. Okay, because we believe, one thing with traders that trade structure, we believe that market always tells a story. Do you understand? Before market make a move, market should tell a story. Then if the market is going elsewhere or going otherwise, meaning that's why we have our conferences. Our conferences cannot be accurately right. we are going to be looking at USDJPY. Something happened in UG, you know. I predicted the market took profit, but although the market did not hit my entry point, but then the market did as I planned. But the market did a manipulation there. We're going to be going there very, very soon after we looked at GBPUSD. Okay, but let's finish with gold. Let's know what gold. Now we know that gold is coming to this point. If anything, in case of eventualities, if gold didn't come down to any of these points here, any of these internal liquidities, grab any of the internal liquidities and come down here, because we are looking for a buy. Gold must buy from somewhere around here, and this is where I'm targeting. I should be putting my entry, I'll be setting my entry point from around here down here, then putting my stop loss below my protected low, and then either I'll be targeting here for a huge entry, but my TP1 is going to be here, this external liquidity. Are you guys feeling me? That's how I trade. But now, based on the market can still go down here and decide to go down, but normally I always trade safe and good. Put my external liquidity here. Just look at it. We are aiming at about 2,600 pips. 2,600 pips. Instead of you to come and play here and be losing some minor money, why not wait for the big move and then be risking about 70 pips? 70 pips to make 2,000 plus pips is a very good deal, a very, very good trading strategy. Okay, this is what we'll be looking at, this is what we are waiting for. So even here you can see some conferences, and what are the conferences you can see? You can see a very visible liquidity resting here. The indecisive candle, which shows that market can react to that point. It's still there on the daily time frame. That's where we had our internal range liquidity. You see, sometimes your conferences align together to let you know that there are some kind of good trades you make, and then you just, this is going to be a sniper entry, but put your stop loss below this point, just to be safe. But you hit here and then you move up ahead. Okay, so that's how it is being done. Still on still, market can decide to even come down. Take this guy here. Do you get? It's the market, it can do its thing. Okay, that's where manipulation comes in, which I'm going to be showing you. But then you have your risk management to protect you, and you wait for the next trade. So that is it on gold. I don't think there is anything to look out again for gold. There are no any hard this thing. Well, we just know that why market came here. I think market has did this thing. Market needs to come and grab liquidity that will take it to this upside. Okay, and that's why we are looking for a trading entry from this point to target this point. And if you are good enough, you can still want to target this point too. But market is definitely going there in the nearby future. Okay, this is all we have for gold.